there ain't no stopping us.
Hey guys, what's up? Jeff here again to orient your fitness in the right direction. As you can see, I'm still in bed recovering from foot surgery, and today I wanted to continue along with a topic that I discussed yesterday. I discussed why you shouldn't deadlift with just one arm because it greatly increases your chances of getting a shoulder injury. You should never bend at your lower back and twist at the same time while picking anything up off the ground. I'll link that video in the description below. And pretty much today I'm going to expand upon that. I'm going to go into the worst possible scenario that could happen if you did get a disc herniation in the gym from squatting or deadlifting. This would be a worst case scenario. It would be pretty rare for this to happen, but it could happen. So let me explain. I'll go back into the anatomy a little bit more just as a refresher. So pretty much your spine, it has your vertebral bones stacked up on top of one another, and in between each vertebral bone you have an intervertebral disc to add height and act as shock absorption. And in each disc you have an inner gooey layer called the nucleus pulposus and a harder outer layer called the annulus fibrosus. And I said when you bend at your lower back, which you're not supposed to do when you squat or deadlift, that inner gooey layer can go back into the outer layer. And your disc is the weakest in a posterior lateral direction. Posterior means back, lateral is off to the side. So that would be where most disc herniations happen. And that's why only one leg is affected, because it's off to one side. So then you get compression of a nerve. If a disc herniation happens, those nerves that come out of your spinal cord in the back, they get compressed. Then you can get those symptoms, pain, tingling, numbness, and burning, going all the way down one leg. But in a worst case scenario, it can be different. So let's talk about the worst case scenario for disc herniation. In a worst case scenario, that herniation doesn't go off to the side. You could get a very large herniation, and it goes more so straight back. And now you can get something known as cauda equina syndrome, because your spinal cord down at your lower back, it terminates into something that looks like a horse's tail. Cauda equina in Latin means horse's tail. So you get those nerves going down, they give you sensation and all that. And these are the three symptoms of cauda equina syndrome, which pretty much means you need to go to the emergency room. Symptom number one is symptoms get worse, so pain is getting worse. Your nerve symptoms, pain, tingling, numbness, and burning sensations, those get continually worse. They're not getting better. That's symptom number one. Symptom number two is loss of bowel and bladder control. If you lose that, that's symptom number two. Symptom number three is saddle anesthesia. And so pretty much if you were to sit on a horse, the saddle region that would be touching you, if you lost sensation in that area in your inner thighs, that's symptom number three. So if you get all those, you need to go to the emergency room and they need to decompress that cauda equina in your spinal cord. Because if they don't, you could get permanent symptoms, which obviously you don't want. So this would be a worst case scenario this would be the worst type of gym accident pretty much you could get. It would be very rare though, but I thought I'd cover it anyways. A normal disc herniation, it's really not that bad, even though it feels pretty bad in the moment, because you can do physical therapy exercises like the McKenzie, where you are on your stomach and you can pump that, pretty much the material that leaked out, you can pump it back in, but for this you can't pump it back in, you need to go to the emergency room. So just thought I'd cover that. Anyways, thumb up the video, comment, subscribe. This has been Jeff once more, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.